Alright YouTube, ECW number 1 back here again. I'm just going to do a quick video way past due this video. This is just a review and my experience at a recent WWE Raw house show. It was on the 13th of April in Glasgow, Scotland, the Braehead Arena. So, what's the date today actually? Today is, I think, the 23rd. Yep, 23rd. 10 days ago. So, I was meaning to do this 9 days ago, but what are you going to do? I travelled to Glasgow that day. I was going to the actual show itself with my brother, so we got to Glasgow early because I'd read on WWE.com that there was an autograph signing with John Morrison beforehand in the Braehead Arena, in the Braehead shopping centre. So I wanted to go take a few things, get them signed, just meet him, shake his hand, whatever. Yeah, all that. So we got there beforehand. Obviously, I was wearing the John Morrison top rope T-shirt, just to cue, because I thought if I'm going to meet him, might as well wear his T-shirt. I took with me my replica US belt and my homemade Intercontinental belt to get signed. When I got to the front of the queue, he just kind of looked at me and said, "Finally, someone's got a taste in fashion." Because I think I was one of the very few people that was actually wearing a John Morrison T-shirt there, and he was happy about that. But yeah, I asked him. My brother was holding the US title, and I asked him to get it signed. So signed it right on the end there with his standard quick signature. Obviously, because he's so used to signing belts. But then I showed him the homemade IC title, the one that I made. The reaction I got from everyone there because of this belt was actually immense. It was so annoying because it's not even one of my better belts. I really wish I had made this one better or taken one of my better belts, but this was the only one I had made that I could think of that he'd actually held. So yeah, it is actually. So I had to take this one, but he was so, what I loved. He was actually really cool in person. He absolutely loved this belt. The people were hurrying him up, like the store manager's like, "Oh no, we need to get more people," and he's like, wait a sec, put it down on the table, just kind of sat there for a minute, staring at it, studying it, just like asking me how it's made, everything, picking it up, like shaking it. He loved it. He was very impressed, which actually made me feel so good. I was actually marking out there, just like, "Oh my God, John Morrison loves my belt." So yeah, he was really impressed, and he signed it with his actual proper long signature there, if you can see it. He said I was the only person that he'd bothered to sign the long signature to that day. So if that's true, that's quite the honour. They actually cared and liked the belt enough to sign it with his proper signature. WWE 2011 he wrote on it as well. So yeah, and the only thing I'm pissed off about though is the fact that it's not one of my better belts, and I would have loved if I had made it better or more recently. So yeah. Well, on to the show itself. Oh yeah, I'll have pictures of the whole day there on my Facebook page. Link will be below. I'll put a few pictures up at the end of this video, but it's kind of, yeah, every time I do that it kind of gets messed up. My videos normally fuck up somehow, so pictures will be on my Facebook page, so link below, add me, just go check them out if you want. So yeah, the show itself started. Me and my brother were, I can't see the ticket from this far away, but I think we were 6th row ringside. Really good seats, could see perfectly. The first matchup was Evan Bourne versus Alex Riley. My God, there was a lot of Cena fans there, as expected, all the little kids Cena fans. I was like one of the very few Miz fans. In the actual arena itself though, I was wearing the previous year's SmackDown World Tour T-shirt. Yeah, I was there T-shirt just because I'd been there last November, and I also, while I was there, bought this year's tour T-shirt, the WWE World Tour I was there T-shirt for Raw and SmackDown. So I just bought that, and in the arena I took my US belt and my homemade hardcore belt. So the hardcore belt got a really good reaction as well. I'm so pissed off I didn't show that to Morrison. It was in the bag while I was talking to him. I had my gym bag with me, and it was just sitting there, and then the second after I left the shop I was like, oh fuck. But yeah, back onto the show. Evan Bourne pinning Alex Riley. So many Cena fans, so obviously they're hating on Riley for being associated with The Miz. No one knew that it was Riley coming out when his music first hit apart. I just screamed, "Alex Riley!" because I was familiar with the music of his entrance theme. But yeah, Evan Bourne pinned Riley with a shooting star press. Great to see one of those live. Very impressive. I actually enjoyed the match. Alex Riley, he is very good. Plays the crowd really well. Sorry, just looking out the window. It's pouring down with rain as usual in Scotland. Could have seen that coming. But yeah, Alex Riley, great future ahead of him. Second match, Percy Watson versus Tyson Kidd. Percy Watson picks up the win. Can't actually remember how, to be honest. Tyson Kidd got a surprisingly good reaction from the Glasgow crowd, though. I think that's mainly because all the kids didn't know who Percy Watson was, and they kind of knew who Tyson Kidd was more, so they were favouring him. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, Percy Watson picking up the win in a decent match, actually. Tyson played the crowd well, trying to get over as a heel, but he was cheered more than Percy was. Oh god, the reaction for the next match was immense. Santino and Kozlov versus the Usos. Usos came out first and got no reaction, and then Santino and Kozlov come out and the roof blew off the place. Even I found myself cheering for them just because, well, I do like Santino and Kozlov, admittedly. I do enjoy watching them. They're funny. Santino's a good character. I enjoy him. Obviously, Santino picks up the win with the Cobra. Great to see that live as well. Yeah, great to see that live as well. It was funny to watch. Decent match though. Enjoyed it. The next match was John Morrison versus Dolph Ziggler. Impressive match. John Morrison picked up the win with a Starship Pain. I was kind of marking out, even though I was supporting Ziggler. I was cheering for Ziggler. I was holding up the belt signed by Morrison and everything. But yeah, decent match. House show match. I can't really complain. It's all about the experience at a house show, really. So yeah, it's a good match. Brie Bella retained the Divas Championship. You don't see a title change hands at a house show unless it's like every 4 years and it's the tag belt or something. But yeah, she retained the title, pinning Eve Torres. Nikki interfered. Yeah, that was when the whole arena basically cleared out to go to take a piss break. I stayed just because I don't like leaving during matches. I didn't even go at the intermission because I didn't want to miss anything. I stay the whole time. I only leave my seat to run up and start cheering even closer to the ring. So yeah. Next match, I think this was after intermission. Was it? Can't remember. Was Orton versus CM Punk in a fans' choice match. It's not much choice, seeing as we had the choice of street fight or 2 out of 3 falls. I personally cheered for 2 out of 3 falls because I wanted to see it go on longer, but I was one of the very few that cheered for that. Come to think of it, I cheered for both, so I kind of cancelled myself out there, but I was having a good time. Yeah, Orton won the street fight with an RKO. How great was that to see live? Can't stand Orton. I know I get heat for that, but oh well. Actually, now was intermission after this match. That's right, actually, yeah. During the intermission, right at the end, Mike Chioda came out to referee the next match. I ran up to the front of the barrier before the lights went down again to restart. I was shouting, Mike Chioda, I love you, Mike Chioda. Oh, better put this on as a tribute to Ben and Mike Chioda. This is for Ben. Ah! So yeah, I screamed at Mike Chioda saying, I love you, Mike Chioda. He turns around, nods at me and winks. Mark out moment. Mike Chioda just winked at me. This whole kind of Mike Chioda thing is an inside joke between me and Ben, but yeah, he was cool. Take off the armband again. But yeah, after intermission came out Primo. So actually decent reaction. Primo is very good live actually. Sin Cara was his opponent, and at that point he didn't do his trampoline entrance. He had the trampoline out, bounced on it, but instead of jumping over the ropes, bounced onto the ring apron and then flipped over the ropes after stopping. I personally thought I looked better because it gives him less chance of botching it. So they put on a decent match, some decent aerial moves by both of them actually. One thing that really pissed me off, and I realised this, I've always been supportive of the PG movement for WWE. because it gives them more money. If you're a business, you're always going to want to make more money, and PG does that for WWE. They make more money. So even on tickets is the easy example. If a kid wants to go to a show, they have to go with a parent, which is 2 tickets right there, even though one might only be a fan. So I've always been supportive of it, but that match made me realize I can't stand kids at WWE shows. There was one kid sitting behind me who was he was like 12, but made me think, oh my god, I want to punch this kid in the face. Seriously, no joke. I was sitting there, and the kid kept on saying, Sin Cara, that's Sin Cara. I want him to do more high-flying moves. Dad, why isn't he doing high-flying moves? Why isn't he doing any jumping moves? Why isn't he doing high-flying moves? I just turned around to him at one point and said, okay, he doesn't want to break his neck, does he? And the kid, thankfully the kid shut up after that. But the fact that the kids don't understand the risks that the performers put themselves through every time they do a move like that just really pissed me off. And it made me want to I really just wanted to punch that kid in the face. I know. I'll tell you what I saw, and this is it's not really an inside joke, but it's between a few guys of us on Facebook. I saw James Field. That's who I saw in that kid. That will explain it to Ben, Joe, Safraz, Ant and Sam. Well, Sam doesn't like to get involved, but I love you, Sam, anyway. But yeah, that kid just really pissed me off. But back to the match and the actual event. Good match, Sin Cara picking up the win. After the match, Sheamus ran out to try to attack Sin Cara, I think it is. Obviously failing, him with the belt. I was happy because I got to see the US title belt in person. That's the main reason I'm happy. I get to see the real belts in person. The superstars, they're secondary. It's the belts that I go to see. The belt looked beautiful, by the way. I hate it how WWE have not released a replica of the current US title with the bigger plates and, well, the blue paint, even though I hate replicas anyway, but still, they should still release it. But yeah, Sheamus came out, attempted to attack Sin Cara, and then Sin Cara ran away, escaping. And that followed up to the next match, which was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, Sheamus for the US title, house show. Sheamus picking up the win with a brogue kick, followed by the Celtic Cross, I think. Either that or it was just a brogue kick. Can't remember entirely. But yeah, decent match. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of spots that you thought, wow, we might see a title change here, but a little bit of the mark inside of me was thinking that. And then the main event, which was the match I was looking forward to most, as I know probably the whole arena was, John Cena versus The Miz. Oh, Miz came out first, cut an awesome promo. I ran right up to the barricade to chant, Miz is awesome. Every time he stopped, he kept on getting boos, and then me and there was another guy that ran up to the barricade with me who was a Miz fan as well. We managed to start small, but we still managed to start a Miz is awesome chant. Miz even acknowledged it. He's just like, "You're damn right I am," which was brilliant. But yeah, he cut a great promo, got a lot of heat for that, apart from me and that other guy who were still cheering him constantly, as I do. Complete Miz mark, as most of you probably know. But yeah, Cena then came out to the monster reaction. Man, all the kids are out of their seat at that point. And there's little James Field behind me. I just want to punch in the face again. And nonetheless, I respect Cena. I've got to like Cena. Face of the company, works harder than everyone, as well as The Miz. They both work unbelievably hard and deserve to be where they are. But yeah, good match. Ended in a disqualification, as I predicted, with Riley attacking Cena. Good show though. No complaints. It's my second ever WWE show. First one being last November in Glasgow, SmackDown show. But yeah, good show. No complaints. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Was happy to get hiccup there. I was happy to get my belt signed by John Morrison. But yeah, great show. Enjoyed my day out, and yeah, I'll probably put some pictures now. Actually, just after I stop talking, I'll put pictures. But you can find them, like I said, link to my Facebook in the description. There'll be pictures of the whole show there. All the pictures I took will be on there in one of my albums. Probably November. What am I talking about? Raw April show or something. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got to say about the show. It was Brilliant show. If you've not been to a house show, definitely recommend it. So yeah, pictures coming up. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching.